Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back in another movie shoot review vlog for you today. And today we're seeing
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh shit.
So it's the 20th anniversary of... I looked at you because I was like, I had to think about it for a second. It's the 20th anniversary of Prisoner of Azkaban, so it's back out in theaters, and I wouldn't have known about this. I didn't see any advertisements. I only knew about it because you told me that it was back in theaters.
Yeah, I was just looking at the app and looking at the coming soon movies, and I saw it pop up in there, and it was like this weekend. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I
So
messaged Coco about it, and she was all excited.
So it's 20 years for Prisoner of Azkaban, but also Half-Blood Prince is out.
Yeah.
We saw that was out this weekend too. So what's the deal with that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to do some. I should have done some research, because they both can't be 20 years.
No.
So what's the deal?
They just want to put some Harry Potter in theaters for Labor Day weekend to get some ticket sales.
Yes, and not just Labor Day weekend. So as of the time of this recording, it is September 2nd. Yesterday was September 1st, which, you know, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you know it was Back to Hogwarts Day. So happy Back to Hogwarts Day to all who celebrate. We got our ticket on the Hogwarts Express. So this is actually candy. This is crisp rice. So it's like a crunch bar. This was from our little Harry Potter party. We still had some candy left over, so we're gonna bring this in there. We've also got some Birdie Bott's every flavor bean.
Yeah, let me just eat those in the dark.
Or honestly, this is kind of just for show. I'm gonna bring them in my bag just in case, but. And then we still have some jelly slugs, which were pretty not good.
They're okay.
I thought you didn't like them because they were waxy.
They kind of taste like Swedish fish.
Yeah, but there's pear, sour cherry, tangerine, watermelon, and banana flavor.
More of a Sour Patch Kids kind of.
Kind of a.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost said girly. I'm so used to saying it's kind of a Sour Patch girly. You're not a girly. And then we have the butterbeer gummies. So these are fun. It's like they come in like a little collectible tin. They smell so good. We ate some of these during our little Harry Potter party, so I thought, you know, eat some of these.
It's gonna smell like beer in my car.
Well, we can't really have butter beer in the theater. I don't think they have cream soda. You did pregame with a cream soda at home though.
I did.
So I don't know, but we. Stay tuned to the end because we do have some special guests joining us. We are not seeing this one alone. We're meeting somebody. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll be super fun. They're going to join us for the review portion. We're here pretty early, actually. We're here 15 minutes early. But there's a storm brewing.
Yeah.
There's a storm brewing, Harry. We must all be ready when she does. We also just went on a little fun trip to Target, and I got a Squishmallow, and it's Fox, the Phoenix, Dumbledore's Phoenix from. I think we first see him in Chamber of Secrets, which would have been the movie before this one. So at this point, we've seen Harry Potter movies together now.
Yeah. But
way out of order.
Oh yeah.
Way out of order, but I've never personally seen Prisoner of Azkaban in theaters, and it's my favorite.
I haven't seen it in theaters either.
You haven't? I've gone on record saying that Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie because at different times it changes, at different moods, different times in my life. But I can say right now, yeah, this is my favorite one. It's gonna be really cool seeing it in theaters, and you haven't seen it in theaters, so yeah, I'm really excited. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Got the Harry Potter shirt on. Of course, I don't have a Prisoner of Azkaban shirt. Just this one.
Not yet.
And all my old ones that are old and I don't
even. Shirt for every movie.
Well, I have a bunch of Harry Potter clothing, but
dedicated to each movie.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be
I
cool
want
if
a poster shirt of each movie.
Some of these horror artists did a Harry Potter design shirt.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Right.
We're the target market. And you got your witch shirt on.
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch. It is definitely the season of the witch in our household. We're we've gone Halloween crazy. We haven't put anything out on the channel, but we've been watching YouTube videos and going to all the stores. We're the freaks that started decorating early. Halloween threw up all over our house, so It is on. As Tampa J would say, haunt's on.
It's on.
I'm not going to steal that phrase and not credit him, but like, haunt's on, baby. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go meet our Muggle friends. I'm just kidding.
Our other Muggle friends. We're Muggles too.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay.
So, yeah. Any thoughts?
No?
Just really stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are because this was your idea, really.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have been like, you could have seen that and scrolled past, and then none of this would have happened. But you didn't. You told me.
Yeah. And then you would have been like, babe, why didn't you tell me Harry Potter was in theaters last weekend?
And I feel like a total idiot because I have no idea why Prince and Azkaban were out in the same weekend. But one's
Prince? Half-Blood Prince?
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince was Prince, not like Purple Rain Prince. No, I really don't know why they chose those two. But this one's definitely 20.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We'll figure it out and we'll fact check ourselves for the later portion of the video. So yeah, I guess we should get in there before we have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. On our way.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Past the trees to the AMCs. We got our Muggle friends here. I'm just kidding.
What?
Okay, surprise. This is who's here. Brandon and Brittany.
Got you guys on camera.
Guys, yeah.
We're gonna save you guys for
debut.
the end, but yeah. So you guys haven't seen this in theaters either, right?
No, never.
Okay.
I've only ever seen him on the couch.
Yep.
I've seen Half-Blood Prince in theaters through Deathly Hallows.
Okay, good,
Ah.
because that was the other choice. Prince is out too. Like there
Oh,
was a
okay.
showing for that today too.
Yeah, I've never seen Prisoner of Azkaban though.
All
I
right.
love Sirius Black.
Yeah.
And we're back in the car.
Yes, we are.
So Harry Potter transformed us all.
Yes.
We're no longer.
We're no longer muggles.
No longer.
Poor. What was that one juice that he drank?
Polyjuice?
Yeah, the polyjuice.
Yep.
Polyjuice potion.
When he came out all crazy.
All right.
Now we're back.
We're back.
All right, well,
The
we'll
best,
take off our
disguises. The best part is that someone got in the car next to us. That
I
was
think
really
I
good.
terrified her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was
She
good.
waved.
She did, she did.
Yeah, she did wave. All right,
I'm just gonna Dumbledore for the
so
next one.
It's more like Dumbledore.
so Prisoner of Azkaban, we did it. Oh my god, it
Yeah, we
was
did.
so good in theaters.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I've probably seen that thing like a million times, and there was stuff that I picked up on that I've never like noticed before. Like you said, Scabbers was an animatronic
Yeah, he was.
in the train
Yeah.
scene. He was like
Yes.
moving, but
Yep. Little robotic little scabbers.
mm-hmm.
And same with Buckbeak. He was an
Oh.
animatronic at first, like when he's laying near the pumpkins. And then,
Yes.
like, I noticed because his eyes looked
His
black.
eyes are black, yeah.
Yes.
Like he looked like a robot.
And his little.
I thought he was
I know.
crying, I'm not
He
gonna lie.
looked like
I know.
He looked like my cat when he sleeps.
Oh my god.
Arms out forward.
What did you guys think?
I loved it. That was our first time seeing it in theaters.
Yeah.
We've seen it a bunch of times in
Yeah.
our house, but it's just always so different going to the movies and seeing it on a bigger screen and like
Oh
it
yeah.
still looks, the picture still looks great too,
Yeah.
even though it was made 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So we did discover. Well, we did look it up. We weren't sure at the beginning. He knew that this was the 20-year anniversary. That's why it was in theaters. But Half-Blood Prince was celebrating his 15th year
15th year.
anniversary. So that's why that one was
Yeah.
in theaters.
If we would have watched that one though today, the same day, like earlier than this one, like it would have
it would have
messed us
been.
all
It
up.
would have thrown us off.
'Cause that's like what 2 or 3 movies later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then all 4 of us, when we had our little Harry Potter party, we watched Goblet of Fire. So that was after this one. So
Yeah.
we kind of watched them backwards, but
It was a prequel.
still, yeah.
The prequel, yeah.
It was so much fun. I just like, there was a lot of activity in the theater. Did you guys notice there was like,
There was
The back left.
Well, there was
Yeah.
there was a lot of laughing. All like everyone was super engaged, but then
Mhm.
there was like some talking. I don't really know what was being said though.
well, they were
couldn't
speaking in
under-
Spanish.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Right next to him.
For a while, I thought
Was
it
it
was like part of the
Spanish? Because
movie.
it sounded kind of like Indian. I don't know.
Oh, really?
It was.
I don't
weird.
know.
I thought it was part of the movie. I thought it was just some like
Oh.
background, just like creepy,
sounds.
yeah, Sirius Black
That's
just
kinda
back
what I
there.
thought.
That's funny.
Sirius Black.
Yeah, just just the whole like just that creep factor of him being there.
Yeah.
There was actually a lot of people in the theater though.
There was.
I wasn't expecting I don't know why it wasn't, but I just not expecting as many people as there
Was
were.
it the only like one show time or?
I think
No,
there were 2
It was playing all weekend, like 1 or 2 showtimes a
a
day.
day.
Oh, okay. Dang,
But-
still.
And
Yeah.
you saw a coworker
Yeah.
sitting right in front of us, so
Yeah,
that was cool.
I did.
I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, there was one part that like wasn't funny that I was the only one laughing because I've watched like all the behind the scenes. So you know the scene where they're walking through the like the hallway or the hall,
And
the Great
someone
Hall.
farts?
Yes,
In the-
you
in the
remember
sleeping
that?
bags?
Yes. So I'm not the only one that's watched
No,
that.
we've watched that
Yes,
together,
we
I
have.
think.
Yeah, it's like a behind the scenes. So like all the kids are sleeping in sleeping bags in the Great Hall because Sirius Black is like on the loose. The killer's on the loose. So they're all in sleeping bags. And there's like a blooper scene where Michael Gambon and I almost said Severus Snape. That's not his real name.
Alan Rickman.
Yes. They're walking through and they just start laughing and the whole hall breaks out in laughter because I can hear Daniel Radcliffe in my head saying, they put a fart machine in my sleeping bag. And they this is a terrible impression. And they kept setting it off. Like, so they kept, I don't know.
That was
Just stuff like that is it's such a serious scene too.
Right.
So yeah, little things like that like stick out too. Just like knowing like the behind the scenes and the history of it. This one's so good because we see Gary Oldman for the first time,
Yeah.
and he's a classic. I only know him from Harry Potter, but like you know him from like
He's in like 100 movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
I remembered him from like well, it's a sad movie, but like The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. He plays
oh yeah,
the dad of the friend.
okay. Yeah, and he's just a classic. And I remember like when Dan was interviewed for this, he was like saying how crazy it was that when he met him on set for the first time, like Gary was like such a legend. But for a lot of people that were young seeing this, like this was the first time they ever saw him on camera, so or on film. But I don't know, I think this is still my favorite. I think in recent years I've kind of favored the old, like the more recent movies where they're older, because I think I can relate a little more. But these are just like classic.
No,
They
I love him. And Ron is just hilarious.
Oh
I
yeah,
forget how funny Ron is
I know.
sometimes with his little one-liners.
I know. Oh, and seeing like Honeydukes and the Secret Passage, and it reminded me of our game.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
going
yeah.
through the
No, I was thinking that in the Defense of the Dark Arts classroom, like when he's going out of his office, Professor Lupin, and you can, because in the classroom you go up those little stairs
yes.
to the office, and then the classroom's below. And I thought
Yeah.
that was cool. And seeing the Whomping Willow.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And the night bus.
The
Yeah.
night bus, everything.
Yeah, and there was a lot of Hagrid in this too. And we kind of more recently lost Robbie Coltrane. He was really big in this one, especially because of Buckbeak.
He's real big in every one of them.
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's something
He's a
else
big
I
guy.
noticed a lot. Do you notice that? Like, they do really good at like disguising him, but there's a lot of shots where it's just like his body double, Hagrid,
Yeah.
standing there. Even like talking parts, like he's way off in the background, and it's just like the body double standing there.
Or if it's like a behind shot. Yeah.
I noticed the behind shot when he was carrying Draco.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, so such a classic. I mean, this is easily a 5 for me. Just, I think they all, like, I don't think there's one that, like, wouldn't be.
I love all the Harry Potters for different reasons. You can kind of tell with this one and Goblet of Fire both. It's going, like, the beginning Harry Potters are so innocent and whimsical and just, like, magical. And not that this one still isn't, but you can see the transitioning.
How it starts to get
into-
darker.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I saw this video, I don't know if it was TikTok or whatever, but it showed the progression of like just the opening scene or the opening
Warner Brothers,
thing.
how it gets
Yes.
worse, like how it gets
It's
more
light, like literally gets darker and like thunderstormy and
I think this one's my favorite Warner Brothers logo though, because they do the Lumos and I love like the
yeah.
The,
like
the
one
pulsing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one was directed by Alfonso is it Cuarón? I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but he's wonderful. Like I just watching the behind the scenes and seeing him directing with the kids, like he was just so hands-on, and I think that's why these films are so wonderful, because they really took their time. It's not easy to like watch kids to begin with, but then to like direct them and make them do what you want them to do,
And they're all so good.
yeah.
My father was not a drunk.
You were laughing so hard at that. My dad wasn't a drunk. And then what was the other? My dad didn't strut.
Yeah, I don't strut.
So many classic.
Harry was hilarious in this one
Oh,
too,
and then
without
like
trying to be.
when Hermione's like waking him up from when he like passed out, and she's like, "How are you feeling?" And he's like, "Oh, brilliant." Like,
Pretty.
Sassiness.
so
And
sassy.
he's trying to, he's definitely a sassy queen in this one.
Yep. So
He's going on Buckbeak and he's like, what?
I think you'll let you ride him now. And I'm like, what? So stay after the previews, stay after the credits. We did. We had a little laugh at the end there. Oh yeah, but you guys probably are not gonna see this in the theaters. I mean, maybe you are. Is it over now?
It might be.
It might be over
Take
now.
the time to watch Harry Potter on
Yeah.
the couch.
Yes.
It's September.
Mhm.
All the months that end with Burr, you have to watch Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, in this one, we didn't see any Halloween. I know we like to revisit the first one because all the pumpkins. There's like certain ones you can watch during
For
the
the
different
seasons.
seasons. Yeah. This one was definitely winter, like snowing, winter.
And lots of raining.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
Uh-huh.
like it was raining on the theater and you could hear it.
Oh,
and
that
then
was so
it
nice.
was like when they were all going into Hogwarts on the in the carriages.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was pouring rain too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it was raining for the Quidditch Cup.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was wearing his raincoat,
Mhm.
Quidditch gear.
Yeah, and
So
then I noticed too, for the first time, I haven't noticed it, how he was getting cut by the rain.
Oh,
'cause
really?
He's flying so fast. I
Yeah.
never noticed that.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
more like
was,
the
like,
hail.
hitting
Like the
him. Yeah.
Dementors freezing the water.
Yeah, and
Could have been
oh
that too.
yeah, that's
that
true.
Yeah.
It's like hitting his face, and he's flying so fast.
Mhm.
I thought
He's
that
got
was
those
cool.
cuts on his face.
I love how they still kept the Quidditch game on. They said even with the pouring rain and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dementors out, the game still
Uh-huh.
is on.
Yep. They don't give a shit.
I think the best element of this one is the time turner. Like that's
Mhm.
that's
That whole sequence was awesome.
And how they
honestly.
gaslight Ron and
Oh,
It was deep.
yeah.
It was deep.
Yeah, they like take us through the whole story, and then they take us through again and from a different perspective. I think that's really,
Yeah.
really cool.
Good to see the rock get thrown at Harry twice.
Yeah, twice. Back in the head.
Yep, and the punch,
Yeah.
that punch.
That's what my
So
head looks like from the behind.
yeah,
Crazy.
so it was a fun time. I hope that they do this every time.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
for the Half-Blood Prince 20th, we'll see that one in theaters,
They'll keep putting this shit
and
out
then
there.
they'll just keep doing it. And if we keep showing up, they'll keep doing it.
Harry
so,
Potter's in theaters like once a year at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they still sell out, so yeah, they have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Always a great time.
Yeah.
Yep.
We love Harry Potter.
I haven't seen enough to notice all those like little nuances,
Mm-hmm.
but it
You-
was
you will.
interesting.
You
yeah.
will.
We gotta watch it more. I think that's like my third time really seeing it.
Okay.
So
That's
not
still
enough.
good.
Not
Well,
enough.
I'm still impressed by it.
Trying.
Yeah. And you wear the Dumbledore mask, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Still smell it.
You get your Ravenclaw points.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah,
I
no.
guess that about does it.
That about does it.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Brian Goes Blue.
Coco 2.
And Brittany and
Brittany and
Brandon.
Brandon
Brandon as well, too.
Bye.
Brandon 3.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Go.
Okay, bonus footage. So we wanted to show our Marauders map to you guys in case you've never seen one. We got this from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter like years ago. They gave us this nice case to put it in. What's cool is you can open it up so you can, do your thing. So I'll move this out of the way. So here's the map. One thing I did want to mention that I realized they don't mention in the movie, but they do in the books, is Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs created this map. And Moony is Remus Lupin, who we see in the movie. Wormtail is Peter Pettigrew. Padfoot is Sirius Black. And Prongs is Harry Potter's father, James. So that's kind of a cool little fact that I realized they didn't mention in the movie. So this is the map. It is kind of crazy. It opens up. We're just going to do a quick little showing you the map. it does open up like huge like that, but it doesn't make sense having it like that. So the way that you read it is just to open it like this each way. So there's a lot of detail. You can pause if you want to read some things, but you kind of just turn the pages like this, and then there's these little folds that come out and show different parts of Hogwarts and like the surrounding areas. This part, I think, is just the dark forest. You don't really see much of this in the movie, but it just goes to show you how much detail is in this thing. And then, of course, down here, it says, like, way to Transfiguration, undercover route to the kitchens, way to the courtyard. There's, like, secret passages and underground ways to get around. Beware moving staircases. Unexplored passage to Hogsmeade. Somewhere in here there's got to be if you've read the books, there's the passage to Hogsmeade is supposed to be under the witch statue, the witch with the hump. So yeah, this is just a really cool thing. When I first got this, I was so excited. It's just really cool having it. There's not a year on there, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it.